Let's talk about something. You're getting clicks on your Google ads, right? But the phone, it's just not ringing. What's going on? Well, we're going to dive into this huge and honestly often overlooked reason why that happens. It's all about how a bad user experience on your website is literally costing you customers and, yeah, cold hard cash.
I mean, you feel like you're doing everything right, don't you? You've got the Google ads running, you see the clicks coming in, you're paying for them, but then nothing. Just crickets. The phone is way too quiet. And man, for a service business owner, that is one of the most frustrating feelings in the world.
So let's think about it this way. Imagine your ad budget is just water you're pouring into a bucket. Now, if that bucket has a leak, it doesn't really matter how much more water you pour in, right? You're just going to keep losing it. Our job today, we're going to find that leak. And here's the kicker. The leak? It's usually not the ad itself. I mean, you did the hard part. You got their attention, you got them to click. The real problem, the place where all that money and potential just vanishes, is what happens right after that click, the second they land on your website. Okay, check this out. 0.05. That's it. It's so fast, it's basically instant. Any idea what that could possibly be? That is how many seconds you get to make a good first impression online. We're talking 50 milliseconds. That's faster than the blink of an eye. In that tiny sliver of time, someone has already decided if your website looks professional and trustworthy, or, if it just looks sloppy and confusing. All right, you ready for another one? How about this? 32%. And this one hits right where it hurts, your bottom line. That is how much more likely a potential customer is to just leave, to just bounce right off your site, if your page takes 3 seconds to load instead of 1. Think about that. A tiny 2-second delay could be costing you almost a third of your potential business. Now that is a serious leak in the bucket. So what's the big idea behind all this? Well, it's something called user experience, or just UX for short. And look, don't let that fancy term scare you off. It's actually super simple. All it means is, how does a person feel when they're on your website? Is it easy? Is it helpful? Or is it just slow and frustrating? Is finding your phone number a piece of cake, or do they have to go on some kind of scavenger hunt? That feeling, that's your user experience. This right here just lays it all out perfectly. Look at the two paths a customer can take. You've got the frustrating path on one side. The site loads slow, the layout is confusing, the phone number is buried somewhere at the bottom, they've got to copy and paste it. You know what happens? They just give up and they call your competitor. But then look at the easy path. The site loads instantly, the info is clear, and there's a big, beautiful, clickable phone number right at the top. They just tap it, they call you, and bam, you've got a new lead. It is a night and day difference. And you know where this gets like 100 times more important? On a mobile phone. Because let's be real, that's where most of your customers are finding you. A bad mobile experience, we've all seen it. It's when you have to pinch and zoom on this tiny version of a desktop site, trying to hit these microscopic buttons with your thumb. It's awful. A good experience? It just works. It adopts right to the screen. The buttons are big and easy to tap, and you can actually read the text without getting a headache. So really, when you boil it all down, it comes down to 3 key things. That's it. Number 1, be fast. Your site has got to load quickly, period. Number 2, be clear. Make it dead simple for people to know what you do and how to get in touch. No mystery. And number 3, be mobile friendly. This isn't a nice to have anymore, folks. It is absolutely essential. And this quote just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? The best advertising strategy fails without a seamless user experience. You can have the most brilliant ad on the planet, but if the journey after the click is a pain, you're just lighting money on fire. Every single point of friction, every little hassle, it's costing you a customer. At the end of the day, this is all about a mindset shift. Your goal isn't just to get clicks. Anyone can get clicks. The goal is to get your phone to ring, to get real leads, to get actual booked jobs on the calendar. A great user experience, that's the bridge that gets you from a simple click to a paying customer. So I just want to leave you with this one question to really think about. Is it possible that right now, this very second, your website is actually turning away your next best customer? Not because they don't need you, but just because it's too slow or too frustrating to use. Hey, if this was helpful and you want more practical, no-fluff insights to help you grow your service business, do us a favor and subscribe to the channel. We put out explainers just like this all the time. And of course, if you're thinking, I need help finding and plugging the leaks in my bucket, well, that's exactly what we do here at Proper Marketers. We help service businesses turn those expensive Google ad clicks into real phone calls and real book jobs. Thanks so much for watching.